Hi, I'm Jack Malcolm, and in this video I want to talk to you about sales professionalism. I've been training salespeople for over a quarter of a century now, and during that time I've seen a lot of good salespeople, and I've seen a lot of, shall we just say, not so good salespeople. But there's always been an elite few that have stood out at the time and have stood out in my memory because they carry themselves differently. They carry themselves as true professionals. So what does sales professionalism mean? Sales professionalism is not about external things like credentials. You don't have a diploma on your wall that certifies you as a sales professional like a doctor does. Sales professionalism is more about what's in here and what's in here. So what distinguishes a profession from just a job? A profession has a professional body of knowledge, it has certain standards, and it carries certain responsibilities. So in this video, I'm going to talk about what sales professionals know. In the next video, I'm going to talk about what sales professionals care about, and then I'm going to talk about what sales professionals do. Finally, I'm going to finish with a video that talks about why sales professionalism matters, why it matters to you, why it matters to your customers, and why it matters to society in general. So let's start talking about the professional body of knowledge. What is it that sales professionals have to know? And it may seem kind of strange in today's Google age when everybody has, it seems like all the world's information at their fingertips. It seems strange that knowledge is actually more important than ever. And that's because unless you have specialized knowledge that your customer doesn't have about how you can add value to them, about how you can improve their situation in some way, then you're going to be totally irrelevant. So knowledge becomes more important than ever. And what do you need to know? And what do you need to know? Well, it's really convenient. There's 4 things you need to know, and they all start with the word pro as sales pro. The first one is product. Product knowledge is maybe not as important as it used to be. And when I talk about product knowledge, I'm not just talking about physical products, I'm also talking about services in general. But you need to know your product, you need to know how it works, you need to know how to install it, you need to know how it compares to the competition, you need to know the strengths and weaknesses, you need to be able to answer any questions about the actual product itself that you sell. That's a fundamental ticket to entry, if you will, but product knowledge is not going to get you very far as a professional. So we need to go up the pyramid here. The next level is an understanding of problems, the problems that your customer has that you can solve with your product. Now, this may sound obvious, but how many times have you heard people talk about selling solutions, but they don't really even understand the customer's problems? They go in there and say, hey, I'm here to solve your problems. Let me tell you my solutions. They don't ask the questions. They don't know how to dig in and identify the root cause. They don't know how to figure out exactly how to solve that problem and what that problem means to the customer. Third is process. Fundamentally, what you sell is improvements to your customers' business processes. You help them do things faster, better, or cheaper in some ways. And the only way that you can truly add value and differentiate yourself is by becoming an expert in those processes that you impact with your product or service. So it's not just solving problems. A lot of times they don't have any problems with their processes, but you may be able to find opportunities to make it even better. Or they may have to deal with change, or they may have some risk in those processes. So process knowledge is far more simply than understanding problems. And then finally, the top level of sales professionalism, the one that's truly going to make you a trusted business advisor, is understanding profit. And when I say profit, I mean not only financial profit, but generally why the customer needs to accomplish what they need to accomplish. Why they need your product, why they need to solve a problem, why that process needs to be changed or improved in some way so that they can improve their processes. So if you can keep up with your product, your customers' problems, improve their processes, and show them how to increase their profits, that truly is a definition of a trusted business advisor. That's what a true sales professional knows. So let me leave you with one last thought about professional knowledge. The only reason you have a job, the only reason that you can make money as a sales professional is because you have knowledge that your customers don't. Otherwise, why would they need you? So that's why knowledge is truly power, and knowledge is truly a hallmark of a true sales professional.